Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Christmas. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me tonight for a very, very Merry Christmas episode. Now, I've prepared some things for this evening. Okay, first off, if you'll notice, in paying respects to James Reeves over at TFB TV, and of course Christmas too. Let's put priorities in place here. In paying respects to James Reeves at TFB TV, and paying respects to Christmas, and paying respects to Die Hard, I think that's a good way to categorize them. I have moved my mic setup all the way around over here to my dominant side, which is slightly frustrating. And I have put up here the MP5. Technically, it's an AP5, but let's call it the MP5K because very shortly it will be an actual MP5K, the Beretta 92FS, and the Beretta M9A3. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know how long those things are going to stand up there. Those two pistol stands that those are on, they're not made to hold up pistols the size and weight of full-size Berettas. So let's see if we hear like, and then everything will fall, right? Which will be exciting. Now, guys, I've prepared some delicious treats for this evening. So we're going to be enjoying Christmas cookies together while I'm wearing a cat sweater and, of course, the shoulder rig with the 19X in it. But while I wear a Christmas sweater of a kitty cat tangled up in Christmas lights. But let's go ahead and start by honoring our folks that are here. Okay, I got to be honest. Like I was kind of on the I was considering not streaming tonight, right? Because look, it's Christmas Eve, right? And then I was like, you know what? There's probably people out there because I was like, I don't really want to like get in between people and their family and all that. And I was like, well, what if there are people out there that are just doing nothing, right? Like, what if we could all come together and help cheer some people up that may not have family over, that may not, have, people to celebrate Christmas with. So let's do it for them, guys. Let's do it for them. Let's do it for Nakatomi Plaza. Let's do it for Christmas, okay? And I cannot wait to show you guys the Christmas cookies that I've made here, some of which will be left for Santa. Well, my daughter thinks they'll be left for Santa, but y'all know who's going to take care of those. So let's go ahead and start and welcome all the channel members and also who was first? Jeff Cron with his little super strange face was first. Congratulations, you, sir, are due at least one crisp high five. Congratulations, my friend. You made it. You were first. And that just means you probably didn't have anything to do. So, but no judgment, I mean, look at me. Look at me, bro. I'm sitting here talking about Nakatomi Plaza wearing an actual cat sweater, okay? I am wearing a cat sweater, which may get a rewear tomorrow for Christmas, but we'll see. So Jeff Cron, of course, is a channel member. Thank you for joining. Bob is a channel member. We got Jeff Cron, Bob, Joe Morris. What's up, brother? Another channel member. Sunflowers, also a channel member. Let's see, Jeff Cron, Joe Morris, Toy Town Inc., channel member. Good to see you. Andy Lipsco, another channel member. R.I.P. Dango. I got a question. Is that your dog? Are you saying like rest in peace, Dango, or was it like Django, but the D was silent? Or I'm just curious. If it is for the puppers, then R.I.P. to the puppers, man. I had to put a pit bull down a while back. That was rough, man. Actually mandated to put a pit bull down, which was man. That was probably the last time like I actually cried, which is Also probably sad. Anyway, moving along. Rip Dango, what's up, brother? Is what I meant to say. Merry Christmas. Ron Bayer, another channel member. Craig Licka, channel member. Kurt24, what's up, brother? He has family over because he has family in a real life and all that stuff. So, channel member, good to see you, my brother. More Beta Prince, what's up, brother? Channel member. Blade Boy SFV, another channel member. And Fire Rodder, what's up, brother? Channel member. And of course, Merry Christmas to all of you. It's just assumed that I'm saying Merry Christmas to all of you. Douglas Boing. Douglas Bolin. Oh, Bolin. Douglas Bolin. I prefer Douglas Boing, but another channel member. Merry Christmas. Dangle Matt, what's up, brother? Another channel member. Andy Lips Good, Jeff Crown Fire Rider. JC9, what's up, brother? Another channel member. Mike McClune, channel member. Merry Christmas. Might jump in a while. Company at the house. Word, we got you, brother. Y'all do your thing. Sandwich Chef, the chef of sandwich. Another channel member. Good to see you. Let's see. Kurt24, JC9, Mike McClune, Rob Bear. So I'm just going through. Hey, look who it is. Safe Line Live. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Another channel member. Good to see you. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Good to see you. Even R. Kelly can only stream so much. Oh, that's terrible. Y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping. N1663R, I will call you out in a minute for a very famous video that you have that a lot of people don't know about. Some people may not know about. Okay, so Rip Dango, Shana Ewing, Merry Christmas, another channel member. Ron Wayne, channel member, Merry Christmas. Goonbeam, what's up, brother? Channel member, and a Merry Christmas to you. Jason Ewing, what's up, brother? Channel member. And of course, let's go back through and do, hey, Taco Syndicate, what's up, brother? Another channel member. Honorable members, yep. Dark Carry, Glock 7, Die Hard 2. Nice one there. Let's go through and do some honorable mentions. We got Howard J. DLD, Merry Christmas. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. We got Howard J up in here. We got SL. Yo, Dark, what's up, buddy? What's up, brother? Merry Christmas, man. Thank you for joining us. And let's see, SL. We got Clint Eastwood. What's up, brother? Pizza and DLD. Nice. N1663R. What's up, brother? Merry Christmas. And who else we got? I saw some other honorable mentions in here. Leo Fights Back. Pew Pew Squad. Pew Pew. Wesley Foster. What's up, brother? Merry Christmas to you. Another honorable mention. Let's see. I know I missed some other ones. Oh, this guy. I love seeing this guy in chat. DLD After Dark. What an honorable mention. And I think that's all we got here. Yeah, hell yeah. So, okay. So if you guys don't know, this gentleman, N1663R, parentheses, the 90s was a very different time, close parentheses. If you go to his channel, what you're going to see is that he has a video of his cat going to the bathroom. Now, the reason that this is so important is because his cat isn't just going to the bathroom. His cat is using a human's toilet and like poops in it. Like a human. And I mean, you see the bloop, 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 right? And then the cat turns around and tries to close the lid. And he's like, no, 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 don't worry about it. Go outside. And the cat's like, wow, and goes. I'm like, what? This dude is like cat trainer of the year, bro. Hey, David Michael, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas, doggy. Another honorable mention. Got the packages. Hell yeah. I think I gave you one too many, but you know what? It's all good. Merry Christmas. When I stopped counting, I was like, fucking. But I mean, honestly, and in the future too, when you do orders like that, hit me up, bro, and maybe I'll cut the price a little bit for you. I think it's only fair. Although I love waking up seeing orders like that, holler at me first, and we'll see if we can save you a little bit of money. Now there's really no way to, well, it's all good. We'll talk privately. It's all good. It's easy to train a cat to use the restroom. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I did give him one too many. That's okay. And I'm not about to open up all the boxes to see if I shipped you one too many jigs, right? But the dope thing is like I got an order in from Polymer 80, and I mean, it was a pallet, right? It was shipped to me by a train, by freight, to an 18-wheeler to, DLD warehouse. Excuse me. And holy ish, y'all, like an entire pallet. Like I've been ordering a lot, but like damn, um that was a new experience. And it was dope to be, I don't know if anyone saw it on my Instagram. It was dope to be able to just cut open a pallet and be like, damn, this is mine. This is gonna help the community. This is gonna help everybody, so it's cool. Well, here's the interesting thing. I kind of have a brand to uphold, right? So with the hey, Rose Blight. Oh, that's super kind. I appreciate that. Rose Blight with the $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Honestly, like the last stream that I did, I want to give to you guys, like that giveaway. And I know I haven't responded to everyone or anyone yet on the giveaway. So don't feel bad. It's just been a crazy few days and I haven't been able to respond yet. But every single person that hit me up, I got your messages, I got your emails, your DMs, and all that stuff. So I will respond to all of you guys, and I'll ship it out next business day, probably on Monday. The light will be coming from Goonbeam directly. So Joe Morris, I'll make sure that I connect y'all. Thank you, Rose Blight. I appreciate you. That was super kind of you. Merry Christmas, and thank you for being a dedicated dilder and glowy. Hey, Marconi, Merry Christmas, all. Thank you, brother. Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate you. Gentlemen, too many choices. What's up, brother? Another gentleman. Douglas Boing, pronounced Balin. Oh, can I just say Ballin? Bolin, like that. Balin. Okay, that makes sense. I like the boing, but it's okay. Sorry I'm late. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hell yeah. 40 Smith & Wesson for the win. Dang it. I accidentally said 40 Smith & Wesson instead of 9mm. That's okay. We'll work on it. Do the After Dark suite. Thanks, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, looks like one extra. Hell yeah, man. Awesome. Keep it. Take it. It's kind of like when, as an FFL, like if you purchase like X amount of Glocks from Glock directly, they give you one free, and it's your choice. You either get to mark all of them down or mark all of them up and profit more. So, hey, there you go. And I'd like to do more for you in the future. So hit me up. Hey, Safety Haba Firearms. What's up, brother? Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate you stopping by. Chamber Defense. Hey, Murphy's Law. What's up, guys? We're gonna eat some Christmas cookies together while wearing a Christmas sweater. It's not. I can't really call it a Christmas sweater, right? I mean, it's a kitty cat. It's all tangled up in Christmas lights. It's hilarious. Okay, don't judge me, okay? I used to have gloves that matched this sweater, okay? And they're like the gloves where you can like peel the finger parts off and keep your like phalanges clear of the gloves. But on the palms, they had faces of kittens. So like when I would go to Christmas parties and stuff, I would like, wear the gloves and the shirt or the sweater or whatever. And then people would come up to me and they'd be like, hey, what's going on? I'd be like, meow. And people would like actually get pissed off after a while. And people would be like, hey, have you ever tried the meow? And, yeah, I'm that guy. I just cannot get a grip on like adulthood. I mean, I got it. Like I'm good. Like my adult life is fine, right? But I'm still a kid in some aspects, right? So like one of the things I got my daughter for Christmas was a laser tag set. And I was telling people on Flying Rich's live stream, I was like, I got that for us to like play, have fun, and like bond and stuff like that. But I kind of got it for me too, so her and I can run around, give her some safe range time. You know what I'm saying? So it's hey, Murphy's Law. I'm having Chinese food. Good for you. Guess what? I had Chinese food as well. But to make it worse, to make it more lonesome than even what you're talking about, I ordered Chinese food yesterday, and I had reheated Chinese food today. Even more sad and lonesome. So beat that. I am going to be spending Christmas with my family, with my daughter, though, so don't feel too bad for me. So I'm going to show you guys some things. So I made these cookies because, of course, I told my daughter I promised her that I would leave cookies out for Santa, and I started to try to decorate them, right? So I was trying to do a spiral, and when the icing just came out, it was just like, like coming. Like, it was just, I couldn't control it, right? And then I was like, all right, so let me try this again. And then I got like, kind of a spiral there, right? And then I was like, okay, now I'm going to get more fancy. Now I want to be able to exude happiness to my people. So I'm going to do happy face there. Well, that's not very like, Christmassy. So let me do like a snowman, right? So then I did like a snowman. Now this icing was like terrible for like actually decorating. It was just coming out like like it was terrible. But that's a half decent snowman, right? And then I started getting pissed off. So this is where the rest of the icing ended up. I was like, dude, F this icing. So I grabbed a different icing and I was like, this one is way easier to use. So I'm going to make a Santa. Don't you want a Santa? Right? That's not bad. I mean, he's kind of sad. And why is his mouth like that? Why is he curved like that? He's got just a gentle curve. He's got a gentle curve. And my final masterpiece, just nothing. Just nothing. I literally gave up. That was at 9:58. So then I came upstairs and I was like, oh my God, it's after 10 o'clock. And then I went, oh my God, I still need to do all this stuff on the back end of the stream so it talks to each other and all that shit. So yeah, whoopsies. Might be shotgun icing blast. Yeah, basically, right? More Beta Prince is the man, and More Beta Prince has a channel as well, so check him out. Damien Christ, what's up, brother? Merry Darkness to all of you. Don't worry, Dark. I'm all alone too, because no one will have me. But on the bright side, I did save a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. Damn, I was about to say I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night, but bro, I feel you. I mean, it's totally fine. It's like, okay, so this is my first like Christmas, like not being with like my wife and daughter like all together, and all I care about is my daughter. Like that's damn, that sounds bad, especially if she's watching. If you're watching, I just want to say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you! But I'm not mad at you. That sounds so bad. I mean, bro, that's the first time I ever said anything like that publicly. Joe Morris, what's up, brother? Skeet icing technique, right? Oh, skeet. I'm just kidding. What I meant to say was, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. What would you like for Christmas, little girl? That sounds terrible. I should not do that anymore. Anonymous, untraceable cookie. Oh, man. Yeah, that's terrible. Dark. Giga Chad. Stephen David, what's up, brother? Good to see you. 19 minutes late. Had to reload page a few times to get chat to show up. Dang, for real? Are they doing me like that, bro? They're doing me like that? It's all we want is, for 50 motherfuckers to get together and just chill and talk about Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Dang. Can, eat some cookies together and stuff like that, So all I would ask, guys, is I'll give you guys a fair warning. Okay, I'll give you guys yes, a terrible joke, I admit. No, it's excellent. What up choices, too many choices. All these awesome people in here, man. Love y'all. So here, I'll give you guys a fair warning. I will give you all 60 seconds to get a Christmas cookie, okay? And then over the next 60 seconds, it's 10:33, so Eastern time. My Chinese food just got here. Yay. Hell yeah. What'd you get, Murphy's Law? I want to hear. The funniest thing is, like, when you order shit from Chinese food places, the names they have now for shit, like, It wasn't like that when we were young. It was like, chicken lo mein and like, bad see you and like that was it. Now it's like happy family and I'm sorry, like happy family and like a good time and shit like that. I'm like, what? Hey, AA Outdoors, what's up, brother? Yo, titty boy, titty baby, titty baby. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. I hope you and your health are all in good order. I hope you and your I hope you're in good health. Hope you're doing well. Give us an update, man. Let me know. Let me know. Beef and pork mushu. Okay. Did you get the little pancake things, the little burrito pancake things to roll that dish up? DLD after dark, cute kitty. Thank you, thank you. This is my kitty cat that's actually trapped in a nest of. There you go. He's trapped. He or she. I don't want to assign their gender for them. He or she is tied up in a nest of Christmas lights, and I'm going to take a guess that he's just not going to make it. That's my guess, but we'll see. Because how's he going to eat? How's he going to drink? How's he going to go to the bathroom? He won't survive. It's like most of your neighbors when the SHTF. Um, anyway, I've got pumpkin bread. Okay, it's okay to say Merry Christmas. Fuck yeah, Merry Christmas, Merry fucking Christmas. Damn, Dark, you called it with the pancakes. Hey, I know it. Merry Christmas, y'all. Hell yeah, Merry Christmas. With egg drop soup. Okay. All right, let me know when eggnog is the best I can do. That's acceptable. I want to be able to, enjoy some type of holiday treat with you all, and we're going to do it all together right now. You know what? I'll do it Crocodile Dundee style. So let's see if this works. Okay, got the fudge. Oh, the icing. That didn't work very well. All right, so maybe I can fire it and shoot it through the cookie. No, that's going to break it. It's going to fly everywhere. All right, so I'm going to just do this. Yeah, cookie on a stick, bro. Look at that. Now, I do not want to bring the blade back in the body there because if I flick that button, cookie is going to fly everywhere and it will drop. But still fun and exciting. So you know what, guys? This is actually my first Christmas cookie of the season, and I'm eating it off of an OTF switchblade. No cookies. Oh man, that's terrible. I'll take a shot of whiskey. That's okay. Whatever you choose. Hit that like. Nearly 50 people. I know, right? So gotta go back. Gotta go maybe back. Merry Christmas. Hell yeah, Merry Christmas, man. Do it for the content. I know, right? Maybe on the next one. Yo, everyone knows it's holiday time and everyone celebrates their own way. Let's cheers, bro. All right, let's do it. So whether I have no cookies. This is my first Christmas cookie of the season. I just realized that, and it's 10:36 on Christmas Eve. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have any Christmas cookies. Okay, so whether you have a Christmas cookie on an OTF switchblade, or whether you have an MP5 and Berettas behind you in honor of Die Hard, whether you have a shot of whiskey, a glass of wine, some brewski, or something, even if you just have a piece of candy, let's enjoy this together. And on the count of three, we're going to eat our little Christmas treat together. Okay? So first off, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Enjoy your cookie, your spirits, your brew, and ask DLD if he'd like some too. Oh my god, my computer just like literally almost shut down. Something's going on. Yes, thank you, Crump. Prayers for those in Nakatomi Plaza. We will never forget Nakatomi Plaza. So, although some of you may not have cookies, I have a piece of chocolate. See, there you go. Smoke popcorn, celebrate, heart, chill. I'm not sure what that means, but Merry Christmas, mofos. What did I say when I slapped the MP5? I said, Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Christmas. That's what I said. Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Christmas. You know the crazy thing? I put these cookies in for like half the time that they were supposed to be in there. I think the directions that they put on cookies nowadays are made to like literally turn them into a flat crisp, because this thing is I mean, it's still soft in the middle. Hershey Kisses, there you go. I know. I'm eating all up in the mic. Beretta, right? Am I right? Beretta. Bro, but let me tell you this. So back there, I have the Beretta, the standard M92, or the standard 92 FS. And then to its right, currently it's probably looking like to my left, there's the Beretta M9A3. Bro, the difference in feel, the difference in the grip with the straight Vertex style grip, the difference in trigger pull alone, I would literally, if you told me right now, Dark, you got to pick one of these three guns to throw out the window right now, and you'll never be able to see it again. First off, I would never do something that irresponsible. But if I had to just throw one out of the window right now, it would be the Black 92 FS. And I know that's so sacrilege, but bro, like the M9A3 is worlds beyond where the 92 FS is. Now I know that's also a 30 plus year old platform. Like I get that, but you know, let's be honest. These are good. I think over the next bite or two, this thing is probably going to, yes, this is a Tac Knives OTF Switchblade. But I figured, let's do it in style, you know? I did the Langdon Tactical Trigger Job in a bag. Nice. I want a Glock 46 for Christmas. You mean a 47? Was that a typo? You mean 47? I got fireworks going off crazy size because we're in a cul-de-sac. I just hope everyone knows that God loves them, and this holiday is for everyone, the family, integrated, and the lonely. There you go, man. God loves all of you. Appreciate that, man. That's dope. Dark, where's the milk, man? Yeah, I don't do milk like that. Sugar. I want a Glock 18C for Christmas. Yeah, but I mean, I love the Glock 18C, but the Glock 18 is really where it's at, because I mean, compensation just reduces velocity in a 9mm like that. Did you guys know? Okay, I've brought this up before. Can I just say that? And damn, I wish I could put up a poll. A poll. Did you know, all of you guys, if you know, don't say anything. Don't look it up. If you know, don't say anything in chat. But in chat, tell me what you think the average feet per second difference is with a 9mm, like pistol caliber carbine, subgun, that kind of thing. What is the average feet per second difference between an 8.5-inch barrel and a 16.5-inch barrel? Ready, go. Oh yeah, the middle's nice and soft. That's where it's at. Okay, chocolate milk I will do. I'll do chocolate milk. I'm just not about that. Ooh, the 93R. Yes. The 93R could like have my babies. That thing is crazy. For anybody that's just joining, 6 million. Oh, the underlying joke in there is incredible. 8. Is that an 8? That must be an 8. A gorgeous 8 with a gentle curve. 420 FPS. 69 FPS. 400, 620. 250, 600. Gold plated? Okay, gold plated feet per second. Okay, so right now, and this is what, like, oh, hold on, who's closest? Of course, Safelon said 69. Okay, so technically, damn, you almost took the W, JLM. So here's the crazy thing. This is why I got some 16.5 inch 9 mil. Like I got the sub 2000 in blue. It's blue because blue guns matter. Okay. Most of my guns are blue, and I don't know if you all saw my new dye job on my. This was a flat dark earth frame, which now it is. It was like straight up blue titanium. You can see on one of my most recent shorts. I mean, short videos that I posted was blue. Most of my guns are blue. So I have some 16.5 inch 9 millimeters, and I have some 7 to 8 inch 9 millimeter like sub guns and shit. And I found out through some research that there's at a point diminished returns. That point tends to be at about 8.5 inches. The difference between 8.5 inches and 16.5 inches in a standard 9 millimeter is roughly an average of 50 feet per second only. That is nuts, because usually you're looking, I'm used to looking at like some platforms, and I'm like, dude, you're getting more than that with like a half-inch barrel. You know what I mean? Like, here, let me take this off. My mom always told me, don't eat off of knives, like even butter knives. But I don't want to put this back inside the body of it with. So bye bye. Oh, that. Okay. Does that look familiar to you guys or some? I don't know. That's just really strange. All right, bottoms up to everyone that currently has a Christmas cookie right now. Bottoms up. Oh yeah, the middle is where it's at. Outside was a little crispy, a little too crispy for my liking. Oh God, Reddit, please leave me alone. So Safeline, technically, although he may have been joking with his post, Safeline was technically the closest. 80XR920, what's up, brother? Key ASC, what up, what up? Merry Christmas to all y'all. Merry Christmas. I have a serious question about stippling. I am pretty artsy, if you will. What tool? Engraver? Dremel? So the best thing to do is to take a frame, like take your favorite frame and bring it to the kitchen, put it in a waffle iron, let it heat up for about a half an hour, and then just, close it on it. Make sure there's a magazine inside though, empty magazine, of course. Okay, no, so I'm totally joking. Don't do that, anyone ever, okay? Merry Christmas, Chuck Norris. Good to see you, brother. What I got is this for stippling. Where the hell is it? Where, bro, I just had, oh, I see, hold on. All right, so the first thing that I got for stippling was a literal, wood burner with like one tip. I honestly, when I first got it, didn't even know that the tips were interchangeable till it accidentally became unthreaded one day. And then I thought I would step it up a great deal. I didn't even get it for stippling at first. I got it for other stuff. And then I stepped up my game, baby, to this motherfucker. And it's got a bunch of different tips on it. Now, this is nowhere near like professional stippling gear, but it still works. This was like, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks at a Home Depot. But the dope thing is that you can use this to do borders. You can use this to do like little medallions. Like there's one in here, like if you look right there, that one is just a flat circle. So let's say like you wanted to put your initials in something, right? You can use that like medallion size thing to, do dark don't buy a cat. I kind of already did, see? You know what I'm saying? You can do that literally just to like do like a flat circle and then, let it cool or whatever. You could even sand it if you wanted to, whatever you want to do. And then either like do your initials or put something in there. But it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. All right, so I want you guys to pick the next one. So the next Christmas cookie is either going to be Sad Santa, fwah, 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 or we could do the first one that was kind of like the mistake. Um, we all have children like that. The second mistake, which is the spiral, the smiley face, which is probably the first thing that I made that you could actually like understand what it is by using your eyeballs, or the snowman, or the rage cookie, which has like a solid 4 ounces of frosting on it, just because I was pissed off. So I'll let you guys pick. Hey, live life. What's up, brother? Barton Fink. What's up, brother? Smiley face, please. Oh, that was so kind. Live life. What's up? Alabama in the house? I think it was Alabama. Yeah, Alabama in the house. C&T Designs and Arms. What's up, fam? Good to see you. I want to remove my initials. You can, you can do that. Can you stipple a hot dog? Excellent question. We all know Frack Out Designs and Arms. His laser machine, he has a very, very nice, very expensive laser machine. He can't laser a hot dog. His laser device of sorts has like some type of safety in it where if it's not, I think if it's not like some type of I don't know, it basically thinks it's a finger or dick, and it won't laser it. So that's that. Ho ho ho! CNT Zens and Arms. I want a Bengal or a Calico. Calicos are cool. The cylindrical mags are dope. Oh, you mean a cat? Yeah, yeah, that. I mean, bro, I'm honestly, I'm. It's funny that you say that because at this time, I am actually truly considering uh, diabetes rage frosting cookie, right? But Sunflower asked so nicely. She was like, "DLD after dark, smiley face, please." That's a really kind way to ask. See if fine. Where you get those heads at? Where you get those heads at? Oh, you can get custom made heads for stippling, like with your initials, with a grenade, with a blue chem light. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 2A 3D print makes them as well. Laser cats. Hey, Apache Wolf, bro. Dual wield calicos. All I can picture is somebody holding two kitty cats in their, in their arms. Merry Christmas, Apache Wolf. Good to see you, man. He was in here. Putane Clan ain't nothing to F with. This is true. I did not see Putane. Where did he go? Man Against the Masses. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. CNT Designs and Arms. Sunflowers. How's it going, sister? You having a Merry Christmas so far? That's very kind. Look at all you guys. All of you guys are exercising. Rule number 1. Apache Wolf votes Rage Cookie. You know what? I think David Michael votes the Rage Cookie as well. But smiley face, please. That was just, it's hard to say no to that. I'm a softie, I'm not gonna lie. Ho ho ho. That's good. I am the ho. Merry Christmas. Let's see. Smiles cookies are a hit. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you realized the star that I accidentally bit my cookie into, but that's equally as hilarious. Well, not equally, but shout out to Key ASC for gifting. Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on. See, this is why I got to keep my phone open too. DLD After Dark. Merry Christmas, my brother. Don't spend too much money getting a ho ho ho. Merry Christmas, my dude. Thank you. Appreciate you. So hold on. So was it Key ASC? Okay, Key ASC gifted some memberships. Hold on. Let me see if I go watch it myself. Hold on. Paying respects to Nakatomi Plaza. Yo, if you guys don't subscribe to Suspicious Observers, this dude is on point. Okay, this dude is on point, and like every now and then, so he basically talks about like the global like this issues that are going on in space, right, and how everything affects our globe, solar flares and all this stuff, and he reports on things like what the sun is doing and how those types of things affect our planet, and it's pretty nuts. And he'll bust out like, like a Gadsden flag shirt or like a SIG shirt, and I'm like, oh, okay, so you're silently one of us. I thought that was pretty dope. So shout out to suspicious observers. That is suspicious observers, and I think the O is a zero. It kind of looks like a zero. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's got to be maybe. I don't know. Possibly. Let's see. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Oh my god, yo. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, hold on. I can't. If they hear ads on my thing, they'll strike me for, being strikingly striking. So, okay, the current uh, the current thumbnail for this stream is this. It says Safe Lines comment, which is 69, which is awesome. I'm just gonna say. Okay, so let's get back up in there. Hold on. I saw it. Oh, I did. I just saw it. Key ASC. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Like, that is incredible. It left though. I don't know where. I just saw it a minute ago. Dude, I just saw it in here, bro. This is crazy. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate you. And hey, Chippewa kid, what's up, brother? Santa just bring me a staccato or a TTI pit viper. Dang, staccatos are fire. Cats with lasers in their heads, says Dr. Evil. JLM, what's up, brother? Ajax Racing, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas, man. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. It's funny. I have a lot of people hit me up and they mention this in chat, and also like when I get emails or people hit me up on Instagram a lot. And by the way, anybody can hit me up. Like, I'm just a dude, playing a dude disguised as another dude. And they're like, dude, I really appreciate how you actually like come in and like talk with chat and like acknowledge people and put their comments up. Like Chuck Norris Gun Club wants a tamale, right? We all need to know that Chuck Norris wants a tamale. How else are we going to know this, right? So it's important that we discuss it. Where is the energetics burnt down orphanage gingerbread house? Okay, so there's a little bit of the backstory that you guys don't know. There was a fire that burnt down the orphanage. I didn't know at the time the abilities that I had, so it was much harder to control them at that time. And from then on, I started wearing a cup every day. It's kind of like if you guys watch like X-Men and stuff, Cyclops, but like you have to wear a metal cup, otherwise it's just like, No, I'm just kidding, guys. When I said that stuff, I was totally joking. I do know when my birthday is. It's actually just in a few days. It is literally right around the corner. It's right after Christmas. And I just don't want to say like when my actual birthday is, because then, fools can like find you like that. As if you can't already. Like, I know mofos out there already know, if you spent 5 minutes on Google, you can find me. Okay. Let's see. Dark, with that cat shirt, can pick up a mom demanding action. I only could wish. The coolest thing is like I don't know if I should say this like publicly, but like if you've ever been with a woman that is maybe has different outlooks on life than you, right? But you guys met, and quickly after meeting, you decide that you guys would like to be intimate with each other. Okay, let's say you're at a party, you meet a chick, and whatever. Well, if you've ever been in a situation where you met a girl and very quickly decided that you wanted to be intimate with each other and have like a little one night stand or something like that, then when you get to wherever you're going, and before you start to get down with the get down, you take out your gun and place it on the nightstand or inside the nightstand, and all of a sudden it's like, you have a gun in your pants. Like, all right, are we gonna let this change the situation where we're at right now? Like, can you please just regret this tomorrow? Or, so just something. Night Strike, what's up, brother? Oi vey. Shana, Howard J, that doesn't sound like fun. Supermarket MILF pickups. Bro, I'll tell you what. If you are like actually going on like a tour, like to pick up chicks, and you like, let's say, you know, January. Let's say in January you had a goal of, picking up as many lonely MILFs as possible. Target, Nordstrom Rack. If you're really lonely, Walmart. I'm just kidding. Don't do it at Walmart. That was a total joke. Although I've seen a few, worthy opponents at the Wally World. Target, Nordstrom Rack, bro. Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. Oh my God! It's like they just make them. Like I want to put a Whole Foods sign over my townhome, just on the off chance that like some of those MILFs may see it and be like, "Oh my God, I need to go there!" And then as soon as they walk in, got them. You know, Target is a good one. Target is pretty nuts. In Miami, she's gonna pull out a bigger one. This is likely true. Um, Dog is the truth. Ross, undress for less. Damn, I actually didn't. I've never thought of Ross for that. That's probably equivalent to Walmart, I would guess, if they speak English at Ross. Um, Action, right? Meow. Safe line. Fluffy Bunny, what's up, brother? Late as usual. Hey, Fluffy Bunny, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Key ASC, thank you again for the 5 members. You guys have given away 50 memberships in the last like 2 or 3 days. Like, that's crazy. Get down, get down, get down, get down, girl. Yeah, get down. Hold on, I missed something. Say, babe, I want to put my thing in your thing. What do you think? Hold on, I missed supermarket milk pickup. Night Strike. 80XR920 is a knife winner on my channel. So is Choices. Oh, nice. You giving away shit, bro. That's dope, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, Murphy. I haven't been, engaging much on YouTube. Like, Rich hits me up all the time and he's like, Dark, did you see the video I posted? I'm like, no, let me guess. You used my audio, right? But I'm sorry, I'm slacking. I'll do the smiley face for Sun Butter out there. I hope you're still out there. Sun chips, sun butter. But no, he's like, dude, did you see the video that I posted? I'm like, no, I haven't looked. I've been doing a bad job of, like, I'll always do my thing for my channel on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I usually go live around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got a lot of exciting things coming up here in January, so stay tuned because this issue is going to get real. Oh, hold on. Well, FYI, I'm at work and just stumbled upon a family of raccoons having Christmas dinner. Scared the shit out of me. Dude, raccoons are no joke, man. I have literally waged war with raccoons. And for people that have been here for a long time, you've seen what I've had to go through with raccoons. I had to crack one skull with a shovel, and then I found out he was already dead before I cracked his head. But I got a little, okay, there's a story behind that, because it's going to sound really bad unless I tell like the actual story of what happened, but which is kind of funny. Okay, hold on, let me see. I missed a whole bunch of ish. Dark is truth. Trader Joe's all day, 100%. Turning volume up. LOL. Am I not loud enough? Am I not loud enough? I could give you a Shooting Gallery New England special. I'm just kidding, Joe. Good to see you, brother. Hey, what's crack-a-lackin', bro? Merry Christmas. Brother, Merry Christmas to you, man. If you guys have not checked out Shooting Guy New England, y'all need to check his shit out. Dope live streams, dope podcasts, dope guests, and I see a hair. Sorry, that was gonna. Oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. This is dope, man. Everybody's saying, boom the McBang hand. We hear you breathing all the time. I bet you do. I mean, there's a microphone pointed directly at my face. Oh, God. Man against the masses, please don't take that. What have I just done to myself? Oh, my God. Good Beam, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Sunflowers, the GD Bacon. Where's Bacon? I barely. Hey, Bacon, there you are, brother. The GD Bacon. Hey, y'all moving in on my Marshalls mills. Marshalls? Dang, I'd be a little uneasy about milks at Marshalls. Merry Christmas, Firerider, only if she washes her hands. Oh, how do you know? How do you really know? What up, Bacon? Bacon, Beam. Shooting Guy in England, Merry Christmas. See, Bacon knows about those discount milfs. Hey, you know what? I may switch it up. I'm just kidding. I'm still legally married, so I, of course, have never been in a compromising situation like that because I would never, ever, mess with another woman while I'm still in a contract with God. Because when I take an oath in front of God, I take it seriously. When I say sickness and health till death do we part, I take it seriously. I'm sorry, I'm not bitter at all. I'm guys, please find the humor. Like I'm kind of joking about this, but I'm also like lightly, airing shit out as well. Anyway, let me start. Walmart, a man's got to have some standards. No, I know. No, I meant I was listening now. LOL. Volume is fine. Thank you. Like the Darkulus Prime voice. Merry Christmas, all my Dilder brothers. Chamber Defense, good to see you, brother. Merry Christmas. I got a puppy, and he gets all the chicks. Bro, so true. Like, if my daughter, too, is like, is this true? See, puppies get the chicks. Y'all are right. Y'all are right. Okay, so babies get attention, right? Like babies and kids get attention, but then in the back of their mind, they're like, okay, if you have a child, you're likely in a relationship. Or if you're out there by yourself with a child, then you likely had a troubled relationship and they don't want any part of that shit. So they get attention. They don't always get you some ass. Puppies will get you ass, though. Straight up. Fluffy Bunny Arsenal. Merry Christmas, brother. What up, Beam? Merry Christmas. Look at this. All you guys saying Merry Christmas to each other. This is incredible. Dark, make your nose whistle. I don't think I can. Merry Christmas, DLD. Dekind 2. Merry Christmas. Appreciate you coming in. Merry Christmas. Plow that driveway, Dark. Right. As you should. Plunge her toilet. Oh, bro. That sounds absolutely disgusting and hilarious at the same time. Dark's totally bitter. I'm mostly joking. Parrots Eye Photography. Merry Christmas. Just stopping by for a bit. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in. Merry Christmas. Pass. My 5-year-old is the absolute best wingman. Yeah, boys are good. So my daughter is helpful, but I always think about like, hey, Sandman, boxer puppies are panty peelers. I believe that. I believe that. Start a service called Puppy Chicks for Dicks. What? Rent puppies. Something like that. Bro, take us to Shark Tank, dog. This is a billion-dollar idea right there. Parrots Eye Photography. What's up? Just chilling with the Crown Bacon. Jason Ewing, salute. Hell yeah. Good to have you all here, my man. All right, so let's dig into the smiley face first, okay? So if you get a Christmas cookie, if you get a shot of whiskey, if you got a glass of scotch, then let's go ahead and dig in together. Merry Christmas. William Baloney, Merry Christmas. By the way, I said this earlier. John Rice, Merry Christmas. I haven't responded. Sorry, y'all. I thought eating cookies on a live stream would be a good idea, but turns out it's more of a distraction. I haven't responded to anybody's giveaway stuff yet, but just trust me, if you guys sent the messages or the emails or the DMs or whatever, I certainly will be getting that stuff out. So just keep an eye out. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. Moneymaker puppy rental. See, y'all are thinking, man. I love what bro. Okay, love when the plans come together. So get this. So you know how a lot of like content creators, YouTubers, people, all over the internet sphere, they get like those the bricks that like people put for like backsplashes and stuff, and they make like their whole background kind of like brick or slate or something like that. I got an idea. And I've thought about this, and I was thinking about how I could execute this and what would be the most appropriate way and like how to do it and all that. And I think I have an idea. So, you guys know that I build P80s. I'm a P80 dude, right? Not just for like, good, like very high quality firearms that I like EDC. I trust 100%. All the guns that I've built are like EDC level. I would take them through EDC, SHTF. Like, I would take them to like CNT Designs and Arms. He took one of his P80s to like a 3,000 round training weekend, so I trust my shit 100%. So I am a P80 dude, like at heart, right? I mean, obviously, look right here, like these, and most of these are full with frames, by the way. Hold on, nicotine break. Nakatomi, nicotine break. Sick clouds, bro. Just kidding. So what I wanted to do was something that I have never seen done before. And if I see anybody do it after this, I'll know that they copied me. What I want to do is I want to take a nice strike. I'll hit that in just a sec. What I want to do is take all of these P80 boxes and make a brick wall background, like a 3D brick wall. So not like cut the fronts off. Like, I mean, literally take the box, open it up, like tack nail it into the wall, and then do a whole wall, a literal wall full of like 200 polymer 80 boxes, but like stagger them like bricks, right? Like do like the 1, 2, and then like the one in the middle, right? So they're like staggered. So it looks like a brick wall, but they're all polymer 80s. And the most recent order that was shipped to me from Polymer 80, they were actually in boxes. So, I mean, there's kind of more to this, right? So if other people have done business with Polymer 80, they're probably like, they're always in boxes. Well, it's a long story. But yeah, this most recent order that I got, the whole pallet was all boxes. Now I got a brand new uphold, so I sell my jigs all the same way. The jig, and then the drill bits, and also now a Polymer 80 sticker. Inside, I put them in PVC shrink tubing, hit it with a heat gun, so it shrinks to the to the jig. So they're new in the plastic, and I get to write on them. And you guys know what I write on them. I write thanks, DLD, and F the ATF. Now, most recently, I will admit, when I sent the order to my homie in chat that I was talking to earlier, I didn't take the time to write it on every single one because I was in a hurry to get them out with, Christmas and the holidays and all that. Shipping sucks. So I don't want to do that. But now I have the boxes necessary. I have 400 P80 boxes now. 400. Yes, I ordered 400 jigs from Polymer 80. Jesus Christ, that's crazy to say out loud. And that was just this one. Yeah, P80 EDC, like 90% of the time, maybe, thing. Yeah, P80 EDC, like 90% of the thing, always full size 17 or 34. Yeah, so I built some 34s, some 17s. I'm kind of tempted to do a 19, so basically do a Glock 47 And I may use this blue guy. This is the one that I dyed. It's a flat dark earth frame and of course, for any YouTube moderator watching, this is just a frame. It's not a firearm. It's not a gun. It's just a grip module. And I was considering making a Glock 47 with it, because if you use so it would be a 19 lower with a 17 upper. But I don't want to take a 17 frame and chop the grip. I would much rather use just a standard 19 frame and then use a 17 slide. But people are like, you can't put a 17 slide on a 19, because everybody except Flying Rich knows that. I don't know if you guys saw when he got his 17 upper stuck on his 19. That shit was priceless. We love you, Rich. Merry Christmas. But what I did is, what I did. If one were building this, what you would need to do is the only difference is you would need to use a Gen 5 barrel. Gen 5 17 barrels are compatible with the 19, which is why I called like a year ago that Glock was finally going to listen to us. And instead of doing like a 19X, right, full-size grip with a 19 slide, really what we want is the reverse. We want a 19 size grip or smaller with a longer slide barrel, better sight radius, and more accuracy and all that shit, right? So if you use a 17 with a Gen 5 barrel, you will be able to do a Glock 47 on a PED frame. I bought the First Avenue warning stickers like "Don't dumb here," and not only will this kill you, it will hurt the whole time. And welding zone with a guy on fire. Nice. Glock 47. Extremely impressed with the dagger slide. Bro, honestly, I am too. It's just important to note, okay? So something like the dagger is very affordable, right? We're talking like recently they had a deal for like $199 for a complete dagger slide with, Ameriglow style suppressor height sights or 1/3 co-witness sights with a complete slide parts kit in it, with a threaded barrel, with an RMR cut. It's like, what? How, for the price of a slide, can you guys, get away with this? One of the things to keep in mind is that they're using 416R steel instead of like 4140 chromoly steel. So it's just slightly different. It may have an impact on longevity, but just don't run like, I got Glocks that I've run like 10,000 rounds through, right? I'm probably just not going to run 10,000 rounds through the dagger. I know it'll work. I know it'll run, but so now I have another gun I need to build. Add that to the list. Thanks, DLD After Dark. You're welcome. So wouldn't that be a G1947X? So it would be a Glock 47 clone. Now you would still, let me think about this. Unless you're using an actual 47 slide, which isn't going to be released to civilians until sometime next year, which is right around the corner anyway. I don't know when exactly, I forgot. But pretty soon, probably after SHOT Show, I think it's going to be released, which I will be going to SHOT Show in enero, which is January in Spanish. But unless you're using an actual Glock 47 slide, what you'll need to do is get one of the little 1926 spacers. It's a small dust cover that goes in front of your frame, in between the slide and frame and all that. So it basically covers the guide rod that would be slightly exposed in there, because you're looking at like a 1/2 inch of a difference. And basically that's kind of the rule of thumb for every size up Glock. So if you have a 26, the 19 is another 1/2 inch on the grip and a 1/2 inch on the muzzle. Between the 19 and 17, it's about another 1/2 inch on the grip and another 1/2 inch on the muzzle. So it's not like a huge difference. Paul Bald is correct. P80 CL frames took 17 slides. Just good luck finding a PED CL frame. Some of you guys are super lucky. I know dudes that are sitting on like half a dozen white CLs, G23, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas. Techno Man, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas. Who else did I miss? Hold on, let me go through here. I have those Ave stickers. Ave is a YouTuber. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Oh, is it Ave or Av? Or I guess I'm not hip. I don't know. I kind of want to build a 17 gun with a 17 slide, but a 17L threaded barrel and get some P38 vibes from. Dude, I've considered doing some stuff like that. So you can also do something like, take a 17, put a 34 barrel in there, and then I've had some dudes tell me that this is difficult. It's not impossible, but difficult. If it is a factory Glock barrel and you throw a factory 34 barrel in a 17 slide and then bring it to a machinist to thread it, that it would not be easy because of the material that they're using. Now, could it be done? Probably, but I'm just not sure. What about the Lone Wolf adapters? I've not tried yet myself. So the Lone Wolf adapters are just fine. Like personally, I've had absolutely no problems at all with Lone Wolf slides, Lone Wolf barrels. Okay, so there's a little bit of a caveat with that. There can be some issues with some of the Alpha Wolf barrels depending on what you're building it with, because the finish that they're using is like a salt bath nitride, and they're very dry and coarse. They're not like, think of like an MP3 finish where it's super, super slick and it just glides. Think of the exact opposite of that. Like the salt bath nitride finish on the Alpha Wolf barrels is super dry, and it's just like not lubricitous at all. So it's a little bit of a downside to it, but I mean, I haven't had any issues with the like the older, non-Alpha Wolf barrels. Straight up, I mean, I've built dozens and dozens of P80s, and like I'm pushing like number 40, about 40 P80s, and the Lone Wolf OEM style slides are hands down one of the closest things that you can get to an OEM slide that is not made by Glock, hands down. And I'll oh yeah, you're welcome to come on. Hold on. Hey, somebody just placed an order from DLD Hardware, and thank you for placing an order. Hey, oh snap! You bought 2 jigs. Thank you for the person that just placed an order from DLD Hardware. I appreciate you. Of course, I'm not going to share your name because that would be wrong. But you, sir or madam, or whatever you are, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you doing that. So, as you guys may know, I run a website called DLD. You know what? F that. This stream is sponsored by DLDHardware.com for all of your jiggy needs. If you want to build firearms and you enjoy building things like the Polymer AT, then go to DLDHardware.com and you can buy any jig that you want, except like AR jigs. I'm still working on that. Excuse me. I'm still working on that right now. Although I do have a couple very promising options for, here we go. Rich, I'm emailing it to you now, Rich. So the issue is that a lot of people are like, well, Dark, just get the $30 AR-15 ones. Man, I will tell you right now, that is going to be a customer service nightmare, and I will not be doing you guys a service by, we demand names for the list. Yeah, right. The funny thing is like, bro, I rock a lot of OEM slides on my 80s. Me too. I got a few. My only issue is that they still got serial numbers on them, so it's like I love to get OEM equivalent and OEM like slides, that don't have serial numbers on them, just because like if it's crazy to build an 80 and then just to put parts on them with serial numbers, especially serial numbers where a frame is still out there and that frame could be doing anything and it may be reported stolen or whatever. And the moment that if you get, jammed up, pulled over, whatever, if you are disarmed and if they do take your firearm and the only numbers they can find on them are on the side and the barrel and they run it and it's from like some asshole in, Texas or Cali or Arizona or Florida, or definitely Florida, man, and it comes up as stolen, you're like, what? No, that's not. I bought that on eBay. Like I have no idea. You know, it would just suck. So yes, that could be legally tricky. So that's come up a couple times in FFL that I know has run into that a few times, and they're like, oh, but this is on your books as sold, and they're like, yeah, I sold the frame. Like, but these are still serialized. Yeah, but they're not a firearm, and it turns into an issue of confusion. So yeah, about that. You don't want that Gen 2. I would give it a good home, a forever home. Should we start the paperwork, bro? All my Gen 2s are staying with me forever and ever and ever. Amen. I made the mistake of selling two Glock 17 Gen 2s from 91 and 94 back in the day. And it was shit, I guess now like 3 years ago. Never again am I selling a firearm unless like I have no connection to it at all, don't care about it, and just need the money. You know, I just noticed this guy isn't Tim Pool. Fuck Tim Pool. Be Fairchilds, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas, dude. Oh snap! No way, bro. Thank you. Thank you. C&T Designs and Arms just went to DLD Hardware and placed an order. Thank you, bro. I'll throw in, you know what? Anybody that orders shit tonight, I'll have to look at the dates as I go through, but I'll throw in a little something actually for you, bro. I'll give the packages like a kiss or like a little lick. And I'll even throw in like patches and shit like that too. Just because y'all are, in the giving spirit. I wish I never sold my Gen 219. That's one of the only Gen 2s that I kept. And right now, even though I just recently bought a nearly $1,000 Beretta M9A3 and a $1,000 MP5K right there, ish. Um, I have a Gen 2 Glock 17 at one of my local gun shops just waiting for me. I love my Gen 2 17 from 96. Hell yeah. Tim is pretty for guns for Tim. What? Maybe one of these days I'll get a link again. Yeah, Night Strike, you can join, bro. I get on here and I just run my mouth so much that like I don't. Oh, hold on, I missed two notifications. Okay, see this is what I'm talking about. So this is actually pretty fire. So this is a lone wolf slide. Okay. Let me see which picture is best. There you go. So this is a lone wolf slide. This is one of their machined slides. You can see it's got an RMR cut. It's got some, machining right there at the front. It's got the recess in the barrel, and basically they hit the muzzle where they take like a kind of like a barrel bit to it and just like yank, take like a little C out of it. That's pretty dope. There's one. I almost like don't even want to tell anybody about it. Yeah, the front end's pretty dope. Here, I'll show y'all a little closer. So it kind of like bows down, like you see what I'm saying? There's one slide here. Look at the back too. The back is pretty sick. Look at the dump on that truck, bro. Kind of comes to like a diamond point. But those things run like fucking OEM, doggy. Yeah, here's a closer look at that front skis. See what I'm saying? There's one machining pattern here. There's one machining pattern from Lone Wolf that, like, if I ever find a oh snap, that's almost done. I may have to grab this. Yeah, like this, bro. This is mad cheap for an OEM style slide. Oh, hold up, dog. Okay, and this is why you don't post stuff that DLD After Dark can see. First off, I want to say if this is any of you guys that posted this auction, I am so sorry. Okay, but bro, when you post a slide for sale and it seemingly appears just to be totally normal until DLD After Dark sees it. And first off, terrible job installing the sights. Secondly, what's wrong with those rear sights? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Huh? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with those rear sights, guys? I sold a Sky to buy a better pistol. That's fair. That's fair. I would actually be upset if you didn't sell a Sky to buy a better pistol. Hey, and look at this. So I don't know. Damn, I should go get it real quick. It's in the other room though. So I love the low profile plate carriers, and I got a couple different plate carrier setups. But I've been running. I switched a lot of my gear over from just like flat dark earth to multicam, and I wanted to get one more low pro, like concealable plate carrier. So this way you can conceal rifle level threat protection. And I had to get it to match. Multicam, baby. I should show you guys my new war belt. It's on multicam. It's fucking beautiful. What? Bro, they just dropped the price by like. How come after I buy shit, y'all got to drop the price? Come on, bro. Come on. A seller you've bought from before. Yeah, no shit, because I just bought it for way more dollars. I guess that's what I get. Okay, so this is a good deal. Okay, never mind. They changed the price on it. Basically, look up any OEM style sight for a G21C. Damn, that's dope. M81 camo is god tier. Facts. Z, what's up, brother? Merry Christmas, doggy. Okay, my bad. Let me forward this email to Night Strike for a very Merry Christmas stream. Oh, bow down. No, forward. Night Strike. Oh, tactical turkeys. Dang, thank you guys for the DLD hardware love. There's folks going on DLD hardware and, just placing some orders. I appreciate y'all. DLD after Eric, I need to get going. Hope you have a lovely Christmas. You too, my dear. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Focus Dark, the links. I got you. I sent it. Sorry, I'm just saying I missed a whole bunch of ish. Sights are ass backwards, correct. Looks like a beaver gnawed on those. Yes. Okay, so they are backwards. I regret selling my Gen 2 G20. Shooting Gallery New England, I'm not going to lie. I still have that Glock 20 magazine that I told you I'd give to you. But obviously you sold your Glock 20. But I'm going to hang on to it because I'm finally going to build a Glock 20. Let's see. That rear sight looks like my kid's. Oh my God, come on. That's terrible. So the sights are not only like destroyed, and you can tell that a punch like went and like scratched the whole top side of the sights. Come on, tack knives, boxes, falling all over the place. Use code DARK to get 20% off of your tack knives order. I'm just saying, y'all. If you want a quality OTF switchblade for less, thank you. Merry Christmas. I've got to watch Die Hard tomorrow night, so I got to watch it tonight before I go to bed. So I'm going to finish a couple Christmas things while getting ready for. Oh, my bad. I need to go back to the main page. Night Strike. There we go.
Hey, Dark, what's going on?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So,
Cheers.
uh-oh. Yeah, I ate enough of those today. So,
I got them.
you know, I'm a big guy myself, so you know how that goes.
You and me both, man.
Yeah. Did you see my my Instagram reel today?
I didn't know. Last few days I didn't know.
I finally got my rock assembled. Okay, and
Oh, nice.
I put this. Instead of the heavy breathing, I took a page from your book and I put some normal music to the background of it. You know what I used?
Nice. What?
Twisted Sister, I Want to Rock.
Nice. I want to rock.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I've got that ever since I got this thing. I've had that stuck in my head.
dude, I think I actually said that or sang that.
Yeah.
Last time.
And guess what Rich said earlier today?
What?
He said you should go and steal Dark's Audi. And I'm like, no, I don't want to borrow his Audi without asking. I'd rather ask first, you know. I don't take things.
Anybody can take that audio. I'm just sick of hearing it. Like when I'm going through my shorts reel and it's like
he said Audi, not audio. Audi.
Oh, his Audi. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's how you know Rich is like such a dad. He's such an old man. And he's like abbreviating things that no one abbreviates because he thinks that everyone abbreviates everything. You know?
Well, you know, no, Rich is a great guy. It's just, you know,
yeah,
I'm going to say this because my father is from New York and my aunts and uncles are from New York. It's a New York thing.
Yeah.
It's a New York thing. It really is. And now he's going to give me shit for that.
No, it's so true. I mean, I got family from New York and Jersey, and it's just it's like an up north thing, you know.
Though you know, speaking of Die Hard, you know, Yippee-ki-yay, 1, and 2. You know, our friend Shooting Gallery New England has never seen Die Hard.
Dude, I was disturbed when I heard that. I thought they were joking about it.
I know. I'm almost tempted to pack up my VCR and the VHS tape and send it to him.
Well, what's his name? Putang said he was sending him the DVD, and he was like, "All right, like I may watch it." He's like, "No, out of guilt, you're gonna have to watch it." Dude, okay.
Honestly,
Shooting Down New England.
Honestly, I think everyone who has a spare copy of Die Hard needs to send it to Joe.
Really everyone. And here's the other thing. Shooting Gallery New England has not seen Die Hard. Shooting Gallery New England has not seen The Goonies. Shooting Gallery New England has not seen, what was it? I asked him if he's seen like Eraser or something like that. I'm like, dude, these are all like core effing movies. Dark and Night Strike. What is this? A crossover episode? Bad Santa. Bad Santa's good. But like, dude, he hasn't. Oh, you're muted. You're still muted. Sorry.
You know, that would help. That would help. Agorizer doesn't see me that much anymore. So yes. I know Dark. Dark knows me. We're cool.
Yeah, we're buds. We just don't usually get on stream together, unfortunately.
No. Dark always forgets to send me a link.
Yeah, I just forget to. It's all love, though, you know.
Better to say that you forget than you don't send it at all, man.
Of course. You know. So what are your plans for the holidays?
Spend it with family. You know, just kick back. Maybe go out in the backyard and shoot the rock.
Nice.
Just I have mentioned I have a backyard range.
That's pretty dope. Is it like a 22 and 9mm suppressed range, or is it a whatever you want range?
It's a I don't have any asshole telling me how fast or fast I can't shoot.
Nice.
How fast or
So
slow I can't shoot.
you could go out with a 10.5-inch 5.56 and just go if you wanted to.
Or I could take the finger and I could bump fire.
Ooh. See, that's what I miss.
See, I do the Jerry Mikulek.
Yeah, the finger machine gun.
Yes, that's the only way you can do it now because of the laws.
I mean,
see how I did the air quotes there?
Yeah, their pretend laws with no legislation, no act of Congress, and them just determining things to be redefined. Let's redefine something that we defined. Like,
okay, well, I'm going to say this, but let's redefine the A in the ATF. Does it stand for asshole? I leave that up to the viewer.
Yeah. I think
because it sure as hell doesn't stand for alcohol, because they don't go after that anymore.
Well, I did hear that in 2023 they are making. I'm sure you guys out there have heard that the ATF is making some changes, and I heard in 2023 they're making a change to their acronym, and they're going to change it to SBATFE.
What does the S stand for?
So it's some new tactical term. It's called like Spineless Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Yeah, I think that'd be a good.
But you know, but I know I've been hearing that we need to change our Christmas targets into tannerite talks.
Yeah, and for all of you guys out there, that extra plate carrier that I bought is not for plates; it's for tannerite. You got to have a reactive plate carrier, you know.
See, Coop gets it.
10.3 Mark 18 has been dropping bodies for years in the Spec Ops community. This is very true. And what a lot of people don't know, is that people call the Mark 18 CQBR a firearm. But when it first was brought to the super high speed operator guys, it was not a gun. It was only an upper. And the purpose of it was to put this 10.3 inch upper. So the Mark 18 CQBR was a designation for an upper first. And then they put that on their 14.5 inch or 16.5 inch guns.
You know, before I got into guns, I used to thought ATF just stood for automatic transmission fluid.
Yeah, right.
Right. But no, it means what Coop just said. Unfortunately.
Oh my God. Somewhere in the dirt outside Nakatomi Towers is a rusty P7 M13.
There is.
This is true.
There is.
Now that was the 13+1, right? The P7 M13 was the 13+1, which back then, boy, 14 rounds in a single in a semi-auto like that was good. It was all right. But the Beretta, of course, was 15+1.
I don't have a P90. But I've got a handgun in 5.7, so I'm closer to my Stargate goal.
Yeah, that's.
I want to get a P90 eventually, but you know.
Yeah, you know, I remember
it doesn't have to be fully auto. It just has to be semi. I don't mind if it's a long barrel or short barrel. I don't mind. It's just the fact that a P90 that looks like it was in Stargate. That's all I want.
Yeah, some people have called me an anti-semi.
Sorry. How's that work?
That's a joke. Anti-semi means I only enjoy full autos.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I'm joking. I fully semi-auto. So I am partially joking. But I would like to get a PS90, but Take America Back. I know you'd like that one. Because let's be honest, guys. Well, I won't go there. It's Christmas. But I remember there was a time when the PS90s, you couldn't give them away. Like they just would not sell. And I watched the price drop from $1,300 to $1,200, $1,100. I saw them for like $899.
And you should have gotten one.
I should have gotten two because now they're $2,000.
Because they're not making them anymore.
They're not making them anymore?
I don't believe so. There's like This is like you can't hardly find an FS2000 anymore because they don't make those either.
Yeah, those are gone. Those are
And
totally.
I'd really like an FS2000, but it ain't happening.
Well,
And
you
I'm
know,
not paying the inflated prices for them.
no, no. I mean,
No.
they're going for like
Mm-mm.
3 to 5 grand. Like that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
if
Mm.
anything, like P90 is still worth it. Look, I would SBR the P90, and I would. I mean, look,
That's the one
like
gun I actually would I actually would SBR just because of the factor that it would look like it was in Stargate. That's it. That's
yeah.
the only reason.
Oh my god, I think I got a nose whistle. Hold on. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god,
me.
I got a nose whistle. I was like, is that me nose whistling? Sorry.
Yes, that is you nose whistling.
Oh my
Hold
god,
on,
sorry
hold
guys.
on. I gotta say it properly. You know what I hate?
That's disrespectful.
I'm not
Yeah, you know what I find highly annoying?
highly annoying.
I know. I'm the guy making fun of
Come
other
on, come
people.
on. We had to take the piss out of you the other night because of that. Because
Oh yeah.
you posted that video and Rich just went in overdrive, and I'm like, bravo, Rich, bravo.
Dude, I had no idea that like it was gonna blow. I mean, we're looking at like 200,000 views over every single video like combined.
Right.
There's probably like 36 to 40 videos, something like that. But I'm like, man, like I had no idea.
I
Mine, the original, only has like 7,000 views on it. I didn't know that people were going to do that and get thousands and thousands of views.
no, I don't support Springfield Armory, so I will not get a Hellion.
So I agree. I also will not get a Hellion. The reason I highlighted this comment is because guess what happened today? So I was told in 2023 that we were going to see the firearm world within YouTube take a total turn, and we were going to see not only uh, content creators that were in the gun world, like you know, survive, but I heard that we would be thriving. When I went on to watch the James Reeves Die Hard video tonight, I got an ad for from Springfield for the Hellion, like a paid ad, and I was like, "What?" And then after that, there was a holster commercial, paid ad, and then also another firearm. I think it was like a Mossberg or something like that. I was like, "What is this?" So I don't know. We may be turning a corner, you guys.
Well,
Probably not, but we might.
yeah, I'm looking right now on Gunbroker, and unfortunately the FS2000s that they have available, it's like
3 grand or more.
it's 3100 to 3500. There's one for 38, new in
Hmm.
box.
See, I would get a Scar 17S, and then that I would SBR 13.5 inch 308. I would rock that thing.
You see, I've never been a real big fan of the Scar. I didn't, if I was going to go something like that in 5.56, then I would have gone with the ACR because I like the ACR better.
Yeah, if it
And the
was
funny thing, if you
being
look at the ACR, it's like a cross. If you look at the bolt carrier of it, it looks like a cross between an AR bolt carrier and a Scar bolt carrier.
yeah.
And I always thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean they are if they were being mass manufactured and like issued like Scars were, I would still, consider them. But they basically disappeared after
After the Freedom Group breakup,
yeah, yeah.
or Remington, really.
I always thought that that was like an op because when the Freedom Group came out, one of the like uh, major shareholders
Mm-hmm.
was a former Obama. Um, what do you call it? The guys that like give presidential uh, information or like consulting. Um,
Czars.
yeah, I can't remember what his exact role was, but it was basically a Jesus. The Bryn 2 is another one that is very much like a Scar 16S, the Bryn, CZ Bryn. He was a advisor, one of his advisors, and he owned a great deal of the Freedom Group, and that was right around the time that Sierra Hotel happened. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. Sierra Hotel happened, and um, am I tripping or is that yeah? Sandy. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was like, is that right? Yeah. Sandy Hook stuff, and that was right around the time that happened, and there was a
which
massive,
which
just
it totally happened. We're not going to argue on that point because we're not Alex Jones.
yeah. I believe that
We
you
believe it
know
happened.
yeah, something like that definitely took place. I don't know anything about anything other than that. All I'm saying
No
is
other
that it did take
details.
place. Yeah. But when that happened, the gun world blew up, and like it was like crazy. People were buying and selling ARs for 2 grand, 2,500, no
Mhm.
question asked, doing paperwork, and then they're like, "All right, so now do you show me how it works?" Like it was nuts. That's when I was working in the gun shop, and
I mean, if you need to be shown how it works, okay. Honestly, if you're smart, you get it after the first try. If you're not smart, maybe the second try.
yeah.
You know,
Oh, dude, Detective John Kimball, 100%. The Bring
yeah.
2 that takes the 7.62 by 39 AK mags, peak Giga Chad, 100%. The Scar takes AK drop in. HK drop in what? Auto series? Um, but I had bought that Arsenal AKS 74U in 5.56 back then, and I had just passed it up for 9 something. Someone else bought it and from my gun shop. It was sitting there forever. It was sitting there for years, just not doing anything. The guy bought it for like $900, right? And I bought it from that same guy later on, did a private transaction for it. And this is back when it was legal in Virginia to do private transactions. Bullshit. But I bought it for $1,500.
You should have
And
bought
I
it
was
earlier.
so pissed. Yeah, yeah. Every time I pass up on a gun, or every time I sell a gun, I regret it.
You
I
end
had
up
a
paying
Smith&
more for it
Wesson.
later on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time. I had a
I mean,
Smith& Wesson 296, which is a basically a J frame in 44 special,
mhm.
and it was titanium scandium. It was gorgeous, and I mean those freaking hollow points are just massive, dude. And it's a lot of firepower for a small gun.
You
And
know,
I bought it for like $300. Now they're going for like 2 grand.
you know how I mentioned Springfield Armory, and how
Mm-hmm.
and we all if you've been in the gun world any length of time, you know what happened with them and how them and Rock River Arms literally screwed over all of Illinois, right?
Yeah,
That's why before that happened, I'd always wanted an M1A because it was the semi-auto version of a M14.
14. Mm-hmm.
One of America's rifles before the M16. Okay,
Yeah,
and I just couldn't. I couldn't. After they did that, I just couldn't buy a Springfield Armory because at that point in time, even for the polymer ones, because this was during the pandemic, they wanted like $1,800 for the polymer version.
that was crazy.
Yeah. So I went on an arms list, and I know some of you don't like arms lists. That's fine. I went on arms list, and I went scouring for like like a Polytech, the Polytech M14. Basically, it's got a forged receiver instead of a cast receiver like Springfield Armory. And yeah, it may have been made in China, but again, I don't know if you've noticed, but most of Springfield Armory's parts aren't made in the United States. So
Yeah,
at least the Polytechs are honest about where they're from.
bro. I almost bought a $16,000 Polytech machine gun underfolder. I
Mm,
should have bought that.
you should have.
And yeah, because now those are going for over 20K easy.
Yeah.
And on that same day, right next to it, they had a $13,000 Ruger AC 5.56 stainless.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude, 12 and a
But
half inch barrel stainless. Oh, so beautiful.
here's the thing. I went on arms list. I saw a guy selling it. He didn't say he would ship it, but I asked him. I even gave him my phone number to call me and talk to me. To validate I'm an actual person. Asked him if he would be willing to sell it, send it to my gun shop. And I pay for shipping and everything. I end up getting the rifle for $10.50.
Damn.
So honestly, I think that's a good deal. Yeah, Polytechs. Honestly, with Polytechs, they're really only worth about, I would say, between 7 and 9. But the problem is during the pandemic, the prices were just all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. That was crazy, man. It's so interesting to follow like the times of when prices spike and when, I mean, I was telling people for the longest time, like, stop buying ammo. Stop. Unless you absolutely have nothing. And let's be honest, in our community, it's rare that we have like nothing, right? Like I have thousands of rounds of 9mm, and when I bought this HK little AP5, MP5K, whatever, I know that they typically run better with 124 grain brass. So I just went and bought 1,000 rounds of 124 grain brass, but it was like 250 plus taxes, shipping, and stuff. It was like literally $300 on the dot. So not
yeah.
terrible for a native like
Well,
124 grain knife.
here's the thing. You getting the Sentry makes me lament selling my C308, because I had a Sentry C308, which basically was a set me, more or less. Okay. It was
Okay.
they
Yep.
essentially made set me parts kit. They took set me parts kits, added probably a couple HK parts here and there, and just rebuilt the whole rifles from the parts kits. And
So those were actually built by Century or just imported by Century?
they had Sentry's name on the rifle itself, and I think they were made in Vermont at one point. They're the ones, it's because it had their name made in Vermont on it. Either it was made by them or it was by PTR before they moved down here to South Carolina. The
Okay.
receivers. So the receivers were made here in the United States. Which manufacturer? Not sure. It's got Sentry's name on it, no matter what. Doesn't have anybody else's name on it. But I loved it. The only thing I didn't like about the C308 and the set me itself is the trigger group is garbage. It doesn't matter how well you polish it up, how nice you make it, which gunsmith you
Yeah.
get to convert it to semi. It's just the Spanish could not get the trigger pack right. So if you're gonna do anything to a C308, it's basically a solid rifle like a PTR 91, though it's a bit more rough. I'll give you that. If you're gonna do anything to a C308, just replace the trigger pack with an HK91 trigger pack. You'll be happy.
Dude, I gotta be honest, I'm literally like right on the edge right now of getting a binary trigger for the
Yeah.
MP5,
Oh
AP5.
yeah.
Now, the dope thing about those is that those were built by MKE and they were imported by Century. So, MKE has been known for excellent work with
Oh yeah. No.
MP5, using HK tooling, using a lot of HK parts.
That's
I
because
don't know.
Turkey bought a bunch of the MP5 and even a lot of the G3 tooling from Germany back in the day.
Yeah. And honestly, look, a binary trigger for an HK 94 MP5 MP5K, they're like
The 94
$6.99.
was 556.
94 was 556.
Yeah, the 94 was 556. The 91
Oh,
is
that's right. I'm sorry.
308.
91.
The MP5 is the 9mm. I know my old school HK rifles that used to slap. Okay.
I thought the 94s were the MP5s.
No, the 94s were 556, just like the 55s.
Okay, so there was an HK94 carbine that was imported. That was a 9mm.
No, you're right. No, okay. Barton is reminding me. The 93 was the 556. The 94 was the MP5. Okay.
Okay, that's what I couldn't remember. I was like,
because
now I'm not like a super
the problem is HK released so many numbers next to their brand. So it's HK 91, that's 308, G3, that's 308. Okay. Then there was the the DMR style one they used for the Olympics. The PS something?
I don't remember.
But either way, HK's weird about their naming. Okay.
Yeah.
They just are.
Funny thing, Joe Morris, the Draco is my only Sentry gun. Well, here's where the issues come in. So previously, like I'd say more than 15 years ago, if Century was just importing something, there would usually be no issue. If they were importing them and doing very slight modifications, then it'd be no issue. If they were doing, considerable modifications and or building it, there used to be more issues than there are now. My Century Draco, so they didn't have to do shit to the Dracos because they're pistols, right? They, you know, didn't have to, open up the mag well because for a while, a lot of the AK.
PSG-1, that's what it was.
What was that?
The PSG-1, the HK PSG-1. Basically, it was the
Oh,
it
yeah.
was it was the HK91, but in a DMR style that they used for like the 70s Olympics, or
Yeah.
70s or 80s or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I do remember that. I think I saw that on Call of Duty, actually, funny enough.
Yeah.
Um,
And then
but,
there's the machine gun variant of the G3, which was the MSG.
I don't remember. Probably
Yeah.
killed just as many people as MSG has.
Yeah, bro. No, I think actual MSG killed more.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right. So just to go back real quick before I forget, the binary trigger for the HK94 MP5 MP5K is like MSRP of $699, which is crazy. I found a couple that are HK21. That's right. That's the 308 machine gun. Yeah.
Yes, the MSG. I got it right. So the MSG
The,
3 is what they call it, or the MSG 90.
Interesting. It's insane what a complete PSG-1 package goes for with the or in case and extras. Oh, dang, that's crazy. I did, yeah. So I got my Draco for $319, and then got it totally hard chromed, or refinished, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, so these HK binary triggers are like $699, and I found a few for sale for like $515. And even though that's the price of like a factory Glock, like a full complete Glock, I'm like, damn, like it's. So I'll give this example. So when I bought my Scorpion Evo, I was gonna form one SBR, and then I got the stock kit and all that, but then I switched it up, put a Gear One ModWorks or whatever it is adapter, and then a tail hook on it. I kept it as a pistol with a brace, and then I got a binary trigger for like 4 something for it. Dude, it turns that thing into like subgun capabilities. Like I'm dumping 35 rounds in like 3 seconds. It's crazy, and it'll take this little pistol, this little AP5 pistol, and give it subgun capabilities in a tiny little package. I mean, I was rocking that shit on a single point sling today, just walking around the house, like just kind of, being a stupid ass. But I mean, man, binary triggers are so worth it. They're so worth it.
Yeah, my problem is I can buy a gun for that price.
I know. I've had the same kind of issue.
The problem is like they keep releasing guns that I want to buy, so
they'll never stop. And I got a whole bunch of packages, like I got like boxes that have like a Glock 26 frame, a Glock 26 barrel, a Glock 26 lower parts kit. Like all I need is like $100 or $200 parts for these builds, and they'd be done. But I don't know. I could have put that $300 I put towards 1,000 rounds of ammo towards this binary trigger and been $250 away from it being at my doorstep and having a way more, capable platform. But I don't know. It's hard to say. What do you guys say? Binary or no?
When I put the RPK finisher on my Norinco NHM 91 RPK, my friend said, now you need to get the Franklin Armory binary trigger for it. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not paying $500 for it.
Yeah, and honestly, I wouldn't get them for the AK, even though it's like super appealing. There's so many differences between like not only different countries of origin but I mean, you could get one from, a receiver from the 70s, the 90s, 2000s, and like shit could be different. There's like tension screws you have to adjust, which could kind of back out after a while. And like, the only way I would rock a binary trigger is if like it is a complete drop in unit that is proven to be reliable. And so far, the Scorpion has been 100% reliable. It has not exploded like some other people said that it would. It's been totally fine. And the Fostech Echo has been like a godsend. That thing, man, 3 seconds and less than 3 seconds, we've clocked in, and you'll go through a 30-round mag like that. It's crazy. And that one I got for like $220.
Joe Morris, the NHM 91 I got had AKM furniture on it, so I put RPK furniture on it. So it was already molested by the time I got it. Plus the dust cover that came with it, somebody had holes in the dust cover. So they must have had some, Picatinny or scope mount in that dust cover, and they ruined the dust cover. So
I got the same thing.
So what I did was I just went on the PSA's website and bought a new smooth dust cover for $20, and it fits.
Okay. This is important. I want to get back to AKs in a second, but Jeff Cron, what about the Fostech Echo Sport? I do not recommend the Echo Sport. It is a like Gen 2 version of, what the original Fostech Echo was. If you look right now, because it's got like this weird, selector in the trigger guard, and you just want traditional, safe, semi-binary, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck around with other shit in the trigger guard and stuff like that. You can, if you go on right now on Gunbroker and you look for the Fostech Echo, there was one for like $239 or something like that. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, when I was
Merry
going
Christmas.
to gun shows, some guys had taken normal AR-15 trigger groups and modified them to be binary, pull release, and they were selling them at that gun show. I was tempted to get one, but then I decided, you know what? Why buy any sort of binary trigger when the government can go around and do the same thing they did to, what's their name? Rare breed or wide open triggers.
Yeah, they can, and there's been talks about that happening.
That's kind of why I haven't gotten a binary trigger at all.
Yeah, I think. Hold on,
because I had a bump stock, and look what happened there.
Yeah, so for me personally, I think I would look at a binary trigger as something currently that's lawful, however, something that is equivalent to like a 2-round burst, right? And, to dump a mag, if you had to keep heads down or, suppressive fire or something like that, you only need to pull the trigger 15 times, pull and release the trigger 15 times to dump a magazine. And I find that, highly effective. Now, if the government does to that place, they may. It's highly likely. I mean, shit, we don't know how it's going to end, right? But look at like the polymer 80s, right? They, one day say, polymer 80s are good to go when as a kid, and now they're not, but now they are. But they seem to be separated.
I hate to say this, and it's because I said this before when the bump stocks got taken away and nobody seemed to care. I mean, I seemed to be the only person that cared about that, and because they saw it as a gimmick, and I said, well, just wait. They'll go after other things. You like your binary triggers? They'll take those away eventually. You like your you like your 80% frames? Eventually, those are going to go away. And apparently, they're trying on that one. It's not working out for them, but they tried.
Yeah,
and now they're trying to take. And I said they'll also try and take your pistol braces away, because don't think they're not going to try. And they're doing the same thing there. So it's like, what hill do we die on? Do we die on the bump stock hill, or do we die on the hill 5 hills from now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it depends on we've already proven to them that they can come in and molest our rights, and we'll just say, "Okay, thank you, sir," for whatever we're allowed to keep.
May I have another?
Yeah, it can't continue. Chuck Norris Gun Club, you bring up a good point. You should never be firing 15 rounds from one position. Shoot and move, 2 shots, move on. So that's mostly true, right? But there may be a situation where you're being more offensive than defensive. You know, no, FRTs are machine guns. Period.
Mm.
FRTs are machine guns. So if you have, if you know of anyone that has an FRT, it'd be wise to, you know, not be in possession of that.
Don't buy any from Rare Breed either.
You
Do
don't
not buy any
buy.
of their wide open triggers.
Yeah, don't buy any from any of them, because even there are currently accounts active on Gunbroker right now that are Fed ops that are literally tracking everything. There were several accounts that just don't buy them, because they are, in their minds, they are machine guns,
Even though they're
whether
not.
they're right or wrong. Yeah, even though they're not, they are machine guns in their eyes. So, oh shit, hold on. Somebody mentioned something about my audio. Give me 1 second.
Your audio's fine. We're waiting on Dark. Dark has gone dark. Oh my.
Actually, my audio was coming through the computer and not my audio setup. So
Well,
that means
you're not the only one who can do that.
sure.
For
That means
sure.
every time that I did that, all you guys heard me saying was me talking like this very foolishly. Because in my headphones, I hear that, but y'all don't hear it. So thank you to the person that contacted me.
Oh.
Dark dude, don't know why you're worried about binaries. AFT has stated more than once they intend to reclassify all semi-autos as machine guns. So I, just for clarification, I didn't say I'm worried about binary triggers. It was just a conversation. I have a, in my mind, I have a point that we all audio god mode. We all have a point that we just are going to choose to say no, right? And my biggest middle finger to the government right now is this show, right? And then also selling jigs to people to be able to sell, or to be able to build wherever they want, whatever they want, right? And I think that a lot of I may underestimate the power of DLD hardware, right? Because yeah, I'm just selling jigs, right? But I have people hitting me up all the time that are in states where most people will not ship to, that are like, thank you so much. Like, you are a savior. The fact that I'm selling jigs, which are totally lawful pieces of plastic that are just tools that people are buying in states that are very difficult to get them. And then of course the added benefit of me writing FTATF on every single one of them is just, you know, a little bonus. But Dark said, come and take this jig. Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Well, earlier when you said jiggy, I had getting jiggy with it stuck in my head.
Yeah, I know. It's hard not to.
Yeah.
No, I totally get it, Techno. I just think we all have to privately, in our own minds, decide when it's too much. For me, it's already passed. I have already faltered in my line, and that saddens me. But we have to look at this like this. Are you more valuable to your family, to the cause, to the community, free and alive, or are you more valuable to the community being,
Well,
sacrifice.
you're more valuable to a politician to be a statistic than you are alive.
Thank you, by the way, to the person that hit me up and said that. Now, I always check before I go live if my audio is feeding through the mic, and that's my bad. And now I feel foolish, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay. You'll
So
be
my
fine.
so my dad's inherited Remington Model 4 270 semi-auto would be banned. That's a hill. That's the thing. Like we know they want to come in between you and any method of self-defense that could be, I guess, more of a risk, right? Like single shot shotguns, they don't give a shit about that. Like lever guns, when I've met people with lever guns, they can run those just as fast as I can run an AR, damn near,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't mean to get all weird because this is a Christmas stream, right? I'm sitting here eating these, delightful Christmas cookies, snowman Christmas cookie. But I mean,
Does
this is
your
also
daughter make
something that
those?
we have to. No, she's at her mom's, and I promised her I would make these for Santa, of course, because Santa.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I know it's hard to say. Like, could I ever say on a live stream that this is a hill that I'm willing to die on? Now, of course, that's a what do
Eventually
you call
down
it?
the line, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already did. I said if they ban the ability to build, um, unserialized frames and receivers or whatever, that's it for me. Now in a way, they kind of tried to come after them, but they didn't. There, and that's why I'm selling the jigs because I believe that every single human being has that right. And go look at any other jig site, and they say will not sell jigs to California, New York, New Jersey, Washington State, Washington D.C., and all that shit, right? Um, and I'll stop that there just for legal reasons. But all I'm saying is that I can kind of excuse myself because I'm like, look, that was what I said, that was a line for me. But not only are we still allowed to, I mean, fuck being allowed. I'm still going to do the shit either way. And I have no problem saying that. But saying that you're going to actively do something is more dangerous nowadays to your family and your freedom than anything else that that you could
Sadly.
do. Yeah, while there's dudes making YouTube shorts of them, dumping their 33 round mags out of their Glocks with a switch on it in Chicago. They don't give a shit about that. They're not going after those dudes, but they'll go after, me or people like me for saying, I'm not going to stand for tyranny. And then my door gets knocked down at 4:30 in the morning.
Well,
Ish.
look at the flag I got in the background. I'm a violent extremist.
Well, so here's the scarier thing. So we all know about the MVE thing right now. The
That's one
MVE
of the symbols. Which this
that is.
predates the Betsy Ross flag, by the way. Just for the
Mhm.
idiots in the government. This is a colonial flag.
Yeah,
Back
it
when the country
does.
was a colony and a colony of England before it was the United States. This predates the Confederate flag by at least 150 years.
Yeah. Jackson, there you go. Our lines are private as they should be. Yeah. Um, but here's the scarier thing. Now, yeah, see and this is kind of what I was going to say without saying it. Not talking about your line is a smart, creative, tactical move. There you go.
Right.
That sounds better than what I was trying to explain. Thank you. But the thing is they're going from this whole MVE thing to a new description that's coming from the DOJ or whatever. Yeah, DOJ. And this is a conversation between the DOJ, the FBI, all these fuckers that are writing this shit. Gun extremists. That's the new thing. And honestly, I wouldn't be
So it'll
surprised
be
if we get to a
instead of
point.
MVE, it'll be GVE.
I guess so. Or maybe gun extremists is a subcategory of military violent extremists or whatever it is, right? Like they're saying that that is the number one most like at risk or most dangerous thing that puts the country at risk, which is crazy. Like you're talking about people that believe in the founding documents, people that believe in freedom, independence, and liberty and privacy, people that believe in the Constitution of the United States of America and their state. And those are people that are extreme because I got bullets in my closet, because I got more guns than most people. Like, fuck that. This is freedom. Freedom, independence, liberty, privacy. This is what our lives are supposed to be about. And still being kind and caring for others and compassionate, being a good member of, your community, your state, your country. And where's that gone? It's gone down the fucking tubes, man. It's terrible. Sorry, too deep for a Christmas stream.
We're going down the dark hole. So
The dark hole.
Yeah. Actually, that's a pretty good one. We're going down the dark hole. Let's come back out.
Yeah. With a handle like mine, I guess I'm on a list. If you guys are watching my live stream,
you're probably on a list.
Bro, Corn Pop, I was just thinking of you, doggy. Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas, Corn Pop. Breaking news. Santa's sleigh was reportedly shot down by Ukrainian MiG-29s over Kiev. Zelensky and the rest of the Jews will be held responsible for this heinous and cowardice attack on Christmas.
Now, was that from RT News? Because that sounds like it was from RT.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that was from Sky News.
No, that sounded more like it was from RT, Russia Today.
Yeah, probably. Screw these bastards. Freedom. Kimball had a 16-ounce ribeye. Dang. Freedom. FBI criminals go straight to jail. Yeah, the FBI get out of Dark's hole. Yeah,
get
the
out
FBI
of Dark's hole. There we go.
They've been on some shit. I do want to share this with you guys. If you guys didn't see my Instagram stream the other day, I took this tool, this AR takedown tool, which that's the company. The company's called AR Takedown Tool, and this is 2 punches and a hammer in one tool. Have you seen this?
I've not seen that.
So get this. So if you need to drive a pin out and you don't have a hammer, you set this punch, right? I'll give you a better view. There you go. You set this punch on a pin, okay? And then you grab it, pull it back, and boom, and it hammers itself through this spring that it's on, right? And this thing works like a champ. I literally knocked off a set of Glock sights with them, and then I installed a new set of Glock sights with just this. That's all I used. And this is a new company that I have a relationship with, and I'm going to start carrying their tool on my website, AR Takedown Tool. They are awesome.
I had a friend who used a similar tool like that to stake the buffer tube on his AR-15s, but it was more. It's like he had to pull it up all the way, and it went down, and it gave the perfect divot for the staking of the castle nut.
Yeah, I've definitely hey Harold B, thank you for coming over. I seen you comment over at CRS's coming to check out the channel. Yeah, so CRS Firearms is a good friend of mine. I actually was just on the phone with him today. We FaceTimed today on Christmas Eve. How sweet is that, right? But he's a great dude, and we love Matt, we love CRS Firearms, and we wish him the best. And guys, he's going through a tough time right now, so if there's a way for you guys to reach out to him on Instagram, on YouTube, go give his video a watch, drop a comment. Yeah, just show him some love, free CRS, yes sir, hell yeah. But anything, hold on. The pivot pin D10 install tool is most useful. So get this. So some of the punches that I gave away on the giveaway stream, I guess 2 days ago, those include a roll pin starter and the flat punches that you can use on the flat side of an AR receiver. dope. And those are also available at dldhardware.com. So
You're just getting all the
check
new
it out.
stuff.
I know, right?
I'm
That's
gonna have to start buying some tools from you. Jeez.
dude, I got Eagle Run 23 came through and started buying the I got the action Vice action arms or action arms.
And I'm
Action
gonna have to go
rods.
check your website right now.
Yeah, I am out of the action rods for the 308s. But I do
I
have
need
them
an
full
AR-15
5.56.
and a 308. That's the problem.
Oh, that's right. You know what? You and I were talking about that. I ran out of the 308s and I only have like one or two left, whatever the website says. So maybe we can work something out on the next
Mm.
order I get in. Free the full auto.
Yeah,
Yeah,
free the full auto.
for real. Yeah. Yay is very MK Ultra. Oh, that's too funny.
You know, to get back on a gun tangent, you know, I've been checking the 3D printing world lately. And did you see that
mhm.
some guys have figured out how to make an upper AR-15 receiver?
Yeah.
I've been
There's
following that. I've been waiting for that to be, you know, out of beta before I even attempt it, you know.
so there's a few that are 100% good to go.
Mhm.
So a lot of folks, it's not like their first thought, but the ARC is 100% 3D printed. That upper is 3D printed, and the ARC 2.0 is good to go, and that's rifle caliber. In the kit, he actually takes the I guess you could call them like a what do you call it? Like a trunnion, right? They're like steel, they're sin cut sin plates that are already cut out. You buy them with the kit, and they're steel, carbon fiber nylon, steel, carbon fiber nylon, steel, carbon fiber nylon, and they're like staggered. And then you run the tube and all that, the gas tube. It's crazy, and that thing is running like there are people that have run the Arc 2.0 in 5.56 and 300 blackout in competitions, and it's crazy, all space age looking. There is the shit. What is it? It is a zero hardware AR-15. Think about
Hmm.
that. Zero hardware AR-15. So you're talking like the barrel, the bolt carrier group, the charging handle, and like everything else is 3D printed. It's nuts. I'm trying to remember what that is. Somebody accidentally dropped the info on that. Hold on.
Mm.
I'll tell you
Well,
exactly what
there's
it
one
is.
other thing I've been meaning to ask you.
Mhm.
Since we were talking about your website,
Yeah.
since when were you a Mosin M44 guy?
So I'm actually not. I just happen to have one of those cleaning kits that I've never sold.
I mean, I'm like,
Okay.
wait a minute. You know, you're more of a 320 Glock 19, maybe a 17 type of guy, but
Yeah.
definitely an AR guy, but not a. You don't strike me as some dude that has a Mosin M44 lying around.
So I don't.
Maybe an AK, maybe an AK, but not an M44.
I have a complete PPU sniper set up with matching numbers. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not that guy.
Because
I respect Mosins.
I've got an M44, but mine's the Chinese Type 53 variant, but it's still an M44.
All right, you ready for this?
I'm
Check
ready
this
for it.
out.
Hit me.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not going to solo mode.
Oh no. There you go.
Okay, wait for it.
I
Look at
see
that.
that.
Look at that upper. I gotta look at it. Sorry. Okay, so the upper, the
Uh-huh.
lower, the handguard, everything is completely 3D printed. The
What kind of
buttstock,
buttstock is that? Is that one of Hoffman's buttstocks?
that is a 3D printed M4 six position style, 3D
Okay.
printed buttstock.
All right.
So I believe the only non 3D printed parts on this, because it's a true fully 3D printed setup, is the barrel, the gas system, the bolt carrier group, charging handle, and the buffer tube. Everything else is 3D printed. And this may, even the hardware, the trigger, and all that, this may,
Mhm.
I can't say, this may have a 3D printed buffer on it. I just can't recall. It's called the MK3. The MK3 is a project that the Freedom Code dev team and the all 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 those folks, like Invader Zip, IPS, Doge NATO, Digital Nimbus Labs, like
Joe
some
Shanado,
of the,
love that guy.
yeah, he's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Like some of the best like creative minds in all of 3D CAD work came together on this. And
That's good.
dang, I wish I could see. Oh, hold on, is this hold on, this may be.
I'm kind of waiting for them to finally release what the high power frame.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen
That
the high power release.
I mean, I've seen places that are selling the rails for it if you wanna buy the rails, but not I haven't found anywhere to download the files yet.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's probably when it comes out, it'll probably be on Odyssey. Oh, and then that's right, the Obsidian. So the Obsidian is a 3D printed Mac lower and 3D printed Mac upper. And then what they do is like how the arc is set up. They have a steel trunnion at the front, steel trunnion at the back that is already pre-cut. You purchase it from a kit, and then you install 4 rods. So basically, it's printed on the printer in an upward, orientation. So it builds like this, right? And then you stick the threaded rods through the 4 sections of the square. So you're, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and then you torque them down so it's applying pressure to the upper, and then you can just throw a Mac bolt, a Mac barrel, and run it like it's a just straight up regular ass Mac, and that thing is super dope.
Now
Uh,
is that one of those wind chime kits?
no, so you buy the kit from 1776 Supply Co. and it gives you the whole kit. It uses an AR-15 lower parts kit, and so that we don't have to worry about getting a Mac parts kit, which Mac parts are extremely difficult to come by. Like that's why this whole, like I guess project exists. And they wanted to be able to 3D print the upper because uppers were completely, like unavailable.
Mhm.
And the lower parts kit being, you being able to use an AR-15 with it is a game changer. But then you buy the kit from 1776 Supply Co. and they send you a complimentary SD card with all of the, not only the files, but the pre-sliced, ready to go files that are like solid, ready to go. Um, that's the way to go.
Mm.
Hey, Tech Money, what's up, brother? I'm gonna have to bring this to an end because I still got a few things I got to do before Christmas. Virginia Minuteman, what's up? Tech Money, what up? Orca. The Biden's Bane upper works well too. Yep, true. Biden's
You know
Bane.
speaking of Biden, remember last Christmas, we got the Christmas miracle?
Which one?
This one.
Of him falling up the steps?
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
That's
was the
true, man.
Christmas
It's already been
that was
a
the
year.
Christmas miracle last year. This year, well, there's not a lot of miracles left.
Yeah, he's been in hiding. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. You too, Rusty Shackelford. I didn't even see you in there, brother. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
That's
Rusty.
It's all good. We're gonna go ahead and bring it to an end. So, Night Strike, remind all the folks who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
I'm Night Strike. You can find me on YouTube. Just look up Night Strike or Night Strike One. It's Strike with a Y, because I'm that kind of guy. I also do something called I don't know where it is. Here it is. I also do this. Check that out. Guntube.org.
Yep. Look at this.
Yeah.
Right there, right in the corner.
I sent Dark some merch, so you know.
Yeah. I got. I actually sent them out to a couple other folks to kind of bless them with some extra love. And I also heard something about this place called nightstrike.com.
Yeah, I do have a website. I just don't update it, and it looks like reminiscent of back in the early 2000s, the late 90s, but it works. It goes to all of my social.
That's the important stuff, Give them a sub, give them a follow, show them some love, and let's thank him for coming on.
I mean, you could also tweet me on Twitter, because I'll respond if you message me, or you say, "Hey, at Night Strike," because it'll tell me when people do that. So there you go.
Oh yeah. Tweet him.
Not that I'm a big Twitter guy, but hey, I'll respond.
I'm usually not on Twitter like that, but I get all the alerts, and apparently they're talking about giving content creators the ability to do long form videos on Twitter and make it monetizable.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Twitter is I check it about maybe once a week. I mean, I check all my socials about once a week, unless I'm doing YouTube stuff is more than once a week, because I do stuff on YouTube, but everything else, it's usually once a week, just because I'm not a big fan of social media, but I have to use it because, I'm putting myself out there on YouTube. So I figure I may just go ahead and just go for broke.
Yep. I feel you. I'm not very good at checking my messages, so a lot of people here have probably sent me messages that I haven't responded to, and I apologize. I do my best, but all
the
it
only
takes
way I can get a
is,
hold of you is through Instagram.
yeah, basically. And it's even difficult there because, like, so let's say you send me a message on Instagram, and it's like in the top of my messages. So if I usually like use Instagram and things like that as like just a functional thing, like I'm just there to post something and then leave, right? So I'll jump in, I'll not read my messages, and then I'll post something, and then I'll tag 10, 15, 20 people, and it posts those tags as messages, which I hate about Instagram. Like when people tag me and shit and it shows it as a message, then all the actual messages don't show. Or when I post something and tag other people, it shows it as messages. And I'm like, dude, those are not messages. I tagged them. Like, come on. Like, they should have like a messages thing and then notifications completely separate.
I don't like how the tags start messaging people these days, because it's like it didn't do that before. Why is it doing it now?
Yeah, I actually hate it. It's a pain in the ass. But
I wish we could turn that off, but we can't.
Yeah, that'd be dope. But Merry Christmas to all you guys. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. You have anything else you want to add in before we close it out?
Like my Instagram reel and my YouTube short today said, I want to rock.
There you go. He wants to rock.
Also, shall not be infringed.
Yeah, and all that stuff. And guys, as we bring this to a close, I got to close it out just the way I close every single other one. But this is special because this is a Christmas episode. And I'm going to save this Christmas cookie as my... That looks so disgusting, dude. That looks terrible.
That's just cream on it.
Yeah, I'm not even going to go there. But
we're not going to. No.
Yeah. All you guys know that I close every single stream the same way. Now, before I do this, just remember, after the stream ends, come on and drop a comment, like other people's comments, respond to their comments. If you have questions, just put question and then your comment, and I'll answer it on the next stream. Oh yeah, that's something new that I'm doing. So if you have a question, then please make sure that you comment after the video posts. And also, Bro, what did you do to that cookie? I got pissed off at the icing, so I was just like, and I was like, F this, I'm done. And if you guys leave comments, I'll be entering those in giveaways and shit like that. And ask everyone to just win a whole bunch of shit on the last stream. A whole bunch. And I'll be doing that more in the future. So guys, bringing it to a close, I'll say first, rule number 1 is be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief little interaction that you have with somebody, that could have a huge impact on their life. You never know what someone's going through. So be kind. Rule number 2 is live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. When you contribute to others, when you bless others, you become blessed because the hand that's open to give is open to receive. Rule number 3, because we know that the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. So rule number 3 is make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. And with that, y'all, remember the most important thing is yippee-ki-yay, Mother Christmas. Good night. And comment when this drops. Good night, y'all. Merry Christmas.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, that too. Don't forget that part. That's important. That way you can see me again. You can see Nice Drake again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?